What is going on, melon farmers? D-Mac back with a brand new episode of the Anchorage Ice Custom League franchise mode for NHL 24. If you haven't already scrolled down, hit that button. In this one, the 10-2-1 Anchorage Ice taking on the 9-9-0 St. John's Traders. The Traders are doing much well. They've gotten many games further than we have. They have 18 games played. We have 13 games played, and we are hoping we can continue playing at the same level we have been. If you haven't, consider becoming a member. There's going to be custom series and everything, all that good stuff. You get all the videos early, but let's get into this one after the first. It is 2-0 for St. John's on Artur Shelovs, who's been a beast, and it's 3-0 after 2. So now we got to get on the ice and try to get our asses back in this game. So we are technically the better team, but they are slightly better defensively. But the St. John's Traders have basically one of my favorite jerseys. Short in the bench? Nah, not yet. We're not there yet. And we are on True Broadcast still. So I got to go. It's from doing the live streams. I got it changed to Drew Broadcast. No, it's like Drew Penalty. But we're going to put her back to Dynamic High for this one. And here we go, starting the third period, down by 3. D to the measle, cannot win the faceoff, but the Traders' jerseys, boom, Kirby Doc take a hit, are absolutely one of my favorites, and I would not have been upset if that would have won. I loved the Anchorage jerseys, but I think my two favorites were probably the Traders. Minty couldn't get the shot off. We got her back, though. Yeah, the Traders and the Mississauga Riptide were definitely my two favorites. That and obviously the Minneapolis Whitetails turned out absolutely gorgeous. I'm so happy with them. But here comes Alex Holtz in for St. John's, and he gets taken down. Fratton gets it back. We're just trying to get it out of our own zone. We're trying to do something with this top line, get it up to D to the measle. Here we go, into the zone. We're going to turn around, get her back to the point. Minty, back over to Nikki Todd. Nikki Todd. Back over to Velarde, through traffic. Oh, D-Mac with a jump, and that one's bouncing around in front of the net. I think they'd said Lankinen. They have Lankinet, I think. Oh, here we go. Vasily Podkolzin gets that one up the ice into the zone. Drop feed for Kapanen with a backhander and a big save. Right in front, Pods, you got to take that shot, though. Cap gets it back to the point. Matty Dumba. Oh, I tried to get it through a screen. I think that was actually a deflection by Minchikov, and the deflections are absolutely gross in this game. That one didn't work, and here comes Josh Norris. We're already almost 5 minutes into this one. Josh Norris going to dump that one deep. Minty's going to get there. We got to get that second defensive pairing on there. We already put them on the ice, and here's Podkolzin. The only problem is he's got nothing in the way of wheels and a big shot and a nice save. Okay, we'll get that second pairing on. They're kind of already on. Cap around behind the net. I was going for a bank there. And here's Jackson Lacombe on the ice as Norris brings it in. Norris passes that one off to Bogfist. That was bouncing around in front. Zetterlund, he can't get the shot off, and Andreas Janssen gets there. Jackson Lacombe beats out Tanner Janot. Come on, boys. We got off to a redonkulous start to the season, and here's Andreas Janssen. Stops up, gets it up to Jackson Lacombe, who throws it. Oh, I thought it was Lankinen. It's Montembeault. I always get those two confused. Just kidding. I did, during the live stream for the Stanley Cup Playoffs Game 4, at the end of it, I asked a couple of people to stick around so I could mess around with OBS, like the contrast, the hue, the brightness, all that stuff. So I'm hoping it turned out better. Oh, here we go. Aiden McDonough. Well, now we got to back it off. Oh, my God. Matty Dumba. It's like as soon as you get the puck, you dead stop and you can't move anymore. Aiden McDonough with a great chance and a huge save. And Janssen's not reaching for it. What are you doing? Oh, my God. That was a horrible time for a line change. But I'm pretty sure our fourth line was already on the ice, and Pitlick can't get her done. McDonough back around to Dumba. Dumba has been a decent pickup for us. We got a great record this year, and our goaltending has looked way better. Janssen puts it off the leg of Cody Ceci, Stanley Cup finalist Cody Ceci. Poulain brings that one in, takes a shot. Nice block by Akito Hiroshi, and we're going to the power play, brother dude. Alex Newhook on that offensive zone faceoff gets the win. Kapanen. Okay, we're on the power play, so let's just try and play her smart. We're going to back it off to Newhook. Newhook, right in front of the net, gets it across to Janssen over to Kapanen, but we can't put it past Sammy Montembeault. Minty holds on to this thing. All right, we'll back it off to Nicky Todd. He's walking all the way in, got around everybody on the backhand, and that is a power play goal for Nick Todd, baby. That's his 4th of the season. And was he not the other alternate captain? Where did the A go? Where did the letter on his jersey go? That makes me very upset. I swear to God, Nick Todd was the guy. Oh, no. That's right. D-Mac's the captain. Velarde and Fratton are the alternates, which is funny to me because that's just our top line. But that's fantastic. Thumbnail time. We are dramatically outshooting them in this third period. So Minty and Kapanen with the apples on that one, right in front of Zetterlund. That one ends up behind the net. Matty Dumba, get back in your place. Nice stop by Artur Shilovs there. Okay, Kapanen, try and toss that one over to Vasily Podkolzin. Oh, what a takeaway, and we almost got it back. Adam Boqvist, boom, tosses that one up to Zetterlund before he takes a hit. Beauvillier bringing it down the ice. We got Jackson Lacombe playing D. Nice poke check. We got her back. Beautifully done. Beautifully done. We need someone to go to. It's going to be Pods. Pods up to Newhook. Cuts in front. Big save by Montembeault. And we're backing her off to the point. Matty Dumba gets that one across to Rodney Fratton. Through traffic. Podkolzin can't get the shot off. And are we going back to the power play again? Okay, we are. Pods tosses that one back to Newhook, but he touches the puck. Okay, so it's Adam Boqvist or Bokvist. Doesn't matter. I don't care either way. Ends up touching it up. And we're going back to the power play again. Nice face-off win by the Mac attack. We have full freaking pressure on. Is that another penalty? It's not. How was that not another penalty? Damn. Tanner Jeannot loses that one. Fratton's got her back, but he's taking a beating. Why did you do that? Why would you throw it back to your own zone and now full pressure's gone, even though we still have possession of the puck? That's dumb. I don't like it. D-Mac takes a little bit of abuse there, but we're getting into the zone. We're down to just over 5 minutes to go in this game. What do we think? I was thinking about trying to hit Fratton with that one. Lacombe, Bystead, that one doesn't make it through, but it takes a funny hop, and Monty's got to cover it up. Oh, Nick Todd throws that one away, and here comes St. John's shorthanded. Zetterlund with a shot. Nice stop by Shilovs. We got to play this thing. We're still in the power play. Nicky Todd picks that one up, throws it up to D to the Measle, up to Gabe Velarde. Velarde back to D to the Mac, through trap. Ah, Jesus. Everyone's just going in the wrong direction. Fratton out of nowhere, and it takes a funny bounce, and there's Juuso Valimaki. Loses that one to Fratton. Fratton gets it back. Get it over to D-Mac. Oh, he's not getting on the other side of the damn net. Tie him up. Velarde. Brownie gets it to Valimaki. Okay, they're back to full strength, and Nicky Todd's backing off. He's got Juuso Valimaki on his buttocks, on his arse. And there's Rodney Fratton. Okay, Zetterlund to Cease. CC to Kirby Doc. In front of Zetterlund. Brown, nice stop by Artur Shilovs. Okay, so they're starting to put a little bit more pressure on us now. I mean, we're putting the pressure on them. Minty, damn it, threw it away. And here comes Holtz. Alexander Holtz gets that across to Kirby Doc with the backhander, and he scores his 9th to make it 4-1 for the St. John's Traders. He is their captain. And I was thinking about shaking it up a little bit, maybe making a trade for a wicked defender or something. I mean, we got all kinds of prospects and everything. We've got a couple, we got Zane Parekh. He's looking like he could be a stud. We got, Leon Bichelle in the minors who could probably stand to come up at any point in time. He's young. He's got top 4 potential. I think he's only 21 years old, something like that. I actually believe he is NHL ready. I think he just doesn't really fit with our coach. And there's Kirby Doc again, but he throws it wide of the net. We're down to the final minute and a half of this one. One-timer, that goes wide, and it is all St. John's right now. Morgan Frost loses that one. Pods gets her back. And we're just going to whip that around the net, man. We're getting stuck in our own zone, and we're just losing time here. Here comes Andreas Janssen. Tries to get it. Yeah, they're just all over us. We got nothing against St. John's right now. They're a really good team, and they went offside. They're a really good team that just can't seem to buy a win. Oh, but with 44.4 to go in the first game of the first third period of this video, man, it's not looking good for us. But we got off to such a ridiculous start. It's every once in a while, this game's you know what? You really got to just lose one. You just got to lose one. It's going to happen. Akito Hiroshi, that also really bothers me. The fact that every time you touch the puck, your guy just kind of dead stops. Aiden McDonough gets that across to R2-D2. who takes the shot. Nice stop by Sammy Montembeault, and there's 24 seconds to go. All right, Nicky Todd back in his own zone up to Gabe Vilardi. Last-ditch effort, gets it to D to the Measle. The Measle's in the zone. He's going to stop up, get in front of the net, and immediately lose it to Nils Oman. Valtteri Puustinen gets that one knocked off him, and it's Ilya Lyubushkin. I don't know why I find it so necessary to say everybody's first name. Boom! As the buzzer goes, let's give him a shot to the shoulder. Bad loss, man. 4-1 for St. John's. Not what you want to see. And traitorous Ilya Lyubushkin hugging his goalie. Shots 36-26 in favor of Anchorage. We went 1 for 3 on the power play. They went 1 for 2. Cease having himself a good time in St. John's. Apparently, the lone goal was Nick Todd with his 4th by Pavel Mintyukov and Kasperi Kapanen. Now we got a game to sim. All right, we got the tumbler in hand. We got the Pepsi just a flowing this morning. That's what I want. You know what? I want to get a Pepsi logo for members that so they can use it. Nico Dawes, we're gonna leave him in net. Tolopio has had a better run of things, but Karel Vejmelka, we're gonna put him in the net against Syracuse. We're just gonna sim this one game, and then we are off to Hamilton, Ontario, to play the Huskies with what I think is actually a really nice set of jerseys. This is what, Upstate Medical Arena or something. And after one, it's 1-0. It's Matt Dumba. We're out shooting them as well. Spencer Martin in net. It is 3-1 after 2. Janssen and Lacombe. I like that a whole awful lot. And after 3, 5-1 victory. R2D2 even got one in there. 20 shots against. Karel Vejmelka stopped 19 of 20. Matty Dumba with his 3rd by Sheldon Doesn't Wash, He Dries, and Linus Karlsson. Jackson Lacombe with his 3rd by R2D2 and Matty Dumba. Andreas Janssen with his 4th by Nicky Todd and R2D2. And R2D2 is 5th by Gabe Vilardi and Jackson Lacombe. And Linus Karlsson gets his 5th by Sheldon Dries Not Washes. Freaking R2 Ratu. I know, I always call him R2D2. R2 Ratu just absolutely had himself a hell of a game. And we offered him a contract, did we not? Did he accept it? Oh my God, he just accepted it. At like the end of the last episode, we offered him Nick Sissick, head coach at its lines. Now we're 11-3-1. We got to go up against Hamilton. But yeah, near the end of the last episode, we offered Artu Ratu like a 3 or 4 year extension at like 2.6. Looking like he's earning it. And after 1, it's 1-0. For Anchorage. So after 2, oh man, it's 3-2 for Hamilton and Karel Vejmelka. We got to get back in this. I'll see you on the ice. Alrighty, so we are going up against the only franchise potential created player, Sung Mills. He is a sniper for Hamilton. Push for offense. Don't mind if I do. Shorten the bench. Oh my God, too many prompts. Get out of my life. I'm not even answering you. It's like my cell phone. I'm just not answering anymore. All right, Nicky Todd. Get that one across to Minty. Throw it to freaking Narnia if you want. Here comes Ethan Bear. Getting that one down to Jake the Snake DeBrusque. He's going to lose it. Minty gets tripped, and Todd gets tripped by Minty, but it doesn't matter. Less than a minute into this, we are going to the power play. So shorthanded, here comes Connor McMichael. He's going to lose that one. Jackson, look, you got to turn around. Or is that Lacombe? I thought it was Lacombe. I think it's Lacombe. I don't know. Anyway, Gabe Vilardi gets that one across the D to the Measle. I said low shot on net, but you don't listen. It is Jackson Lacombe. Whoa, that was a weird one. And here comes Connor McMichael again. We don't want Hamilton to be on the offensive when they're shorthanded. But here we go. Philip Bystead. I've been saying for 3 episodes now that I really... Lacombe, big block, and we're gone. I've been saying forever, I want to change Philip Bystead's number. Here's Gabe Vilardi. Into the zone, cuts in front. Take the shot. Oh, nice stop by insert name here. Rodney Fratton to Philip Bystead. Jackson Lacombe, that was terrible. That's the second time we've tried that. It's worked none of those times. Henrique, get off this thing. Oh, dude, Bystead just laid him out. Lacombe, you got to go for the puck, though. Here we go. Gabe Vilardi. Oh, I thought that was going too far. We're trying to use some wheels. We're using wheels. Back it off to D to the Measle. Get in front of Vilardi. Big save again by insert name here. And there comes Miles. Hey, whoa. Lacombe, you got to turn around, buddy. Right out of the box. Vejmelka not covering that up. Let's go. R2 Ratu. Nothing. I know that it was trying to tell us that he signed that extension. That was what that whole thing was about. But it was just like they have not fixed that for years. It used to just always say like signed a 3-year extension, signed a 4-year extension worth blobbity gobbledygook. But now they don't do that anymore. Uh-oh, here comes Mackey. Minty's the only guy back. Again, we are on the power play. Vejmelka, don't you dare hold that thing. Here we go. Nicky Todd gets it up to Andreas Janssen. Up to Kasperi Kapanen. Oh, we're moving, baby. We're moving, baby. Back to Janssen. Big shot. Oh, and there's Kevin Lankinen. See, the last time I thought it was Kevin Lankinen, it was Samuel Montembeault. This time it's like, it's got to be what? Lucas Dostal in net or something? But it's Lankinen. So here we go. Our top line is on the ice right now. Nick Todd, Minty, DMAC, Frat, and Velarde. I bit too early on that one. That was my bad. Whenever DMAC's on the face-off, they seem to do the long face-off, and it screws me up because I constantly want to go for the face-off win, but it just doesn't work. Here comes Gabe Velarde stopping up. Get that one to D to the Measle. It's Measle time. Whoa, that one's loose in front. Velarde, whatever. I don't know if we're going to be successful on this power play, and Rusick brings it down. Nicky Todd takes it away, gets knocked around, but he holds the puck. Okay, that's what matters. Get it up to Minty. Minty tries to get it to Velarde. It doesn't work. Here we go, baby. Here we go. DMAC, get in there. You're not getting in there. Whoa, that went off the goalpost. And Lankinen had to reach backwards for it. Another trip. We're going back to the power play. It's Calfoot. Man, this is becoming a real issue in this. Even when we do the live streams, like Edmonton, Florida, Stanley Cup final live streams and whatnot, it's it's out of control how many trips are in this game. It's redonkulous. Anyway, here we go. D to the Measle on the power play again. He's going to win that draw. Lacombe whip that down deep to Rodney Fratton. Fratton in front. We'll get it back to Bystad. And a low shot. A beautiful deflection by Rodney Fratton, baby. And that's his 8th goal of the season. I believe that's his team-leading 8th goal of the season on the power play. That's a good look for us. And we just tied this game at 3, baby. Look at this. Oh, that was nice. That was a nice one. Philip Bystad with just a little teeny tiny shot. And Jackson Lacombe's going to get the other point on that. That's his 9th point of the season. I know he has 4 goals. So it's 4 goals, 5 assists, 9 points. Bystad and Lacombe getting the assists on that one. It is 3-3. Oh, that was bad. And that's Sung Mills. Nicky Todd, get in there, baby. We're going to the O-zone. Nicky Todd, whip that one around the net. Minty's going to hold the line. Gets in front. Woo! Shoots that one. Velarde with a backhander. He still got it. Okay, we're still holding it. In front of Minty. How did that stay out of the net? Oh, my God. Oh, and Kevin Lankinen's going to hold it. We're 9 minutes into the third. This game's taken a lot longer than the last one was. But there's been more penalties more frequently. But we tied it at 3. Looking solid. Velarde, boom, knock him off it. Okay, we got to go for the puck, though, at some point. DMAC, he's got Sung Mills. He's trying to take off the puck. He's a franchise player. Uh-oh, and now it's a 2-on-1. I am playing poor defense. Sung Mills can't even get the shot off, and that's in front of DMAC. Let's get rid of this damn thing. Oh, who we going to? Gabe Velarde, baby. Gabe, we're going to turn back, get in front. Rodney Fratton with a slapper. Glove save by Lank. Down deep to Vasily Podkolzin, who walks in. What a save by Kevin Lankinen. And I believe that was our 30th shot of the game. And here comes Alexi Heponiemi. Gets it over to Kirk Miles. Big save by Karel Vejmelka. Oh, man. Is this going to end up... Whoa, that one went flying down the ice. Is that going to end up being our tandem, forever? Here comes Kasperi Kapanen. I thought I was going to be able to cut off Ethan Bear for that pass, and that was idiotic. We just took a penalty. Kasperi Kapanen, DMAC with the bad stick. Now we got one to kill. You know what? Let's just take it then. Norlinder, low shot on net. That one bounces out in front, and that was Akito Hiroshi. Hella out of position. Janssen, Norlinder, dive. Oh, what a play by Matthias Norlinder, and we slap it all the way down the ice. No more high-risk plays for a minute here. Linus Karlsson, get off. We got Rodney Fratton. He's good defensively, so he comes back on over to Connor McMichael. That was blocked. McMichael, damn it! Oh, jeez. Connor McMichael puts home his 7th goal of the season, and it was a power play goal. That sucks. Our penalty kill is like really good this year. What I should have done is played it safe and just kept the second you touch the puck, just clear it. Vejmelka got a piece of it. Shorten the bench. Why not? And that's all that was. We just took like 5 seconds to have a sip of Pepsi. It's great. SodaStream. Buy one. They're awesome, and they don't sponsor any. I don't have any sponsors. I want sponsors. They pay money and stuff. Okay. Here. Oh, man. Heponiemi just got right around Minty. Got caught flat-footed. He's in the zone. Nice play there by Minty. Trying to take it off the little man, Heponiemi. There's Radko Gudas. He looks like angry Russian. All right. Vejmelka. We better hold it this time. That has shot us in the foot before. We're going line 3. We're going pairing 2. We're gonna keep everybody else rested. All we're trying to do here is tie this game. Potentially forced overtime. It'd be amazing if we got like 2 quick ones. We got Janssen, Ratu, and McDonough on the ice. Everyone's been relatively solid. Gudas lose that thing, and it leaves the zone. That is important. Mackey looking for somewhere to go with this thing. He's just going to get it over to Radko. Radko Gudas gets it over to Adam Henrique. Up to Kalle Rosen. Kalle Rosen gets it back to Radko. Gudas brings it in. Jackson Lacombe went for the block. It didn't work. And here we go. Jackson Lacombe, baby, gets it up to Andreas Janssen. We are in the zone. We are in the zone. We are moving. We are moving. Stopping up. Take a little break. Get it across. McDonough with the goal. Beautifully done. And that's his, holy crap, his 5th of the year. And I think it said his 2nd of the night. That is Aiden McDonough's 2nd goal of the game, 5th of the season, on a beautiful pass by Andreas Janssen. Oh, baby, and it was even forehand. It's even prettier now. Aiden McDonough jumps up to 4th spot on the team in goals on the season. We are tied at 4, and I believe he is, well, I know he's a 3rd liner, and Jackson Lacombe gets another point. Nicky Todd up to D to the Measle. Measle back to Fratton. Takes the shot through traffic, and Lankinen had to kind of dive for that one. It looked like he lost it for a second. Connor McMichael, where are you going to try and go with this thing? Gudas doesn't get the shot off. We're down to the final 2 minutes in this game. Mackey can't go for the shot. Oh, and then he got it back. He got it back. Sung Mills, I don't know, English. And D to the Measle up to Gabe Velarde, who dead stops the second the puck gets to him, because that's what this team does. Whip that thing over to Rodney Fratton. Fratton in the zone. We're stopping up. Gets it back to Gabe Velarde with a shot off the crossbar. And Nicky Todd holds the zone. D to the Measle. Has a little trouble with that one, but we got it back. It's okay. It's okay. Velarde to Nick Todd. Nick Todd over to Vasily Podkolzin. Back to Todd. Oh, my God. I hate this. Like, the freaking standing still game. Big save by Vejmelka. That could have been a game saver. Cap. Boom. Knock Bear off it. We got her back. Takes the pass over to Vasily Podkolzin, who puts it home for his 2nd goal of the season, and we just took our first lead of this hockey game as far as I know. Oh, wow. I can't believe Pods only has 2 goals on the year. He is a top 6 forward. He got the pass from Kasperi Kapanen, puts home his 2nd. Wow, okay. So, Kasperi Kapanen gets his 9th point of the season. And yeah, I did not see Vasily Podkolzin's name on that list. I don't know about you. It's possible, but I believe since we put him in the top 6, he's actually been having kind of a rough go of it, but he's young, and I just want to develop him into like a, I don't know, 2nd line forward. Newhook with the shot. That one goes off the glove. He gets it back. We're going around the net, right in front. Podkolzin going for another one, and it doesn't work. 19 to go. So Cale Clegg just trying to get out of his zone. We are really hemming them in. Now final 10 seconds of the game. Hazer kind of loses it and kind of holds it. Matty Dumba can't do anything with that. Alexi Heponiemi, we knocked Kirk Miles off this puck. We're still trying to knock him off, but that one's loose. And it trickles through Vejmelka, but luckily the buzzer goes. Time is done in this game. Huge comeback win. We need to keep the wins a-coming, baby. 5-4 over Hamilton. Final shots 36-31 in favor of Anchorage. We went 1 for 4 on the power play. They went 1 for 2. Aiden McDonough definitely deserving of one of those 3 stars. And he was a +1. That's good too. But Gabe Velarde gets his 6th of the year by Akito Hiroshi and Rodney Fratton. Then Aiden McDonough with his 4th by Minty and R2D2. And then in the 3rd period, Rodney Fratton with his 8th by Philip Bysted and Jackson Lacombe. Aiden McDonough with his 5th by Andreas Janssen and Jackson Lacombe. And then Vasily Podkolzin with the game-winning goal, 2nd of the year by Kasperi Kapanen. So, now we're going to simulate 2 games before we jump into the 3rd. We're going to do a full-length goddamn episode. So Rodney Fratton still leading the parade here. We're going back to Anchorage, back to the Frozen Palace. Nick Sissick, we're going to put him back in the lineup. And Karel Vejmelka, we're going to keep him in net. We're in 3rd in our division. Oops, let's go to view contracts first because I just realized it's past January 1st. And we got to see very quickly, is there anyone that is due for an extension that we think is deserving of one? We got Brock McGinn. Yeah, he only had, 1 point? 1 goal in 13 games. Who else do we got? Not a whole lot. Linus Karlsson, 11 points in 16 games. I think he's a 4th liner. He might be a 3rd liner, but I think he's a 4th liner. He's a rookie. He could be leading rookies right now with 11 in 16. That's crazy town. He's a 2-way forward. He's got good wheels, decent durability. He's not very physical. He's pretty scrawny. Aiden McDonough, he just had a 2-goal night. He's 25. He was a 7th-round pick. Not the fastest guy, but he's a power forward. After that, Akito Hirose doesn't want to... You're an RFA. You have no rights. You're barely human. He only has 4 points so far this season, but he's a +7 on that 3rd pairing. I really like Akito Hirose, and I would like to hold on to him. Both goalies want to come back. Artur Shilovs is the goalie of the future for us. 9.23 and a 1.98 this year. So he wants a 1-year, $450,000 deal. What would he want for 8 years? He'd want $1 million a year for 8 years. That's stupid and it's unrealistic and it makes my soul hurt. He would still be an RFA in 2 years. But he wants 1. So I'm going to offer him 2 and we'll see what he says. Karel Vejmelka makes 2 3/4-ish. He's got a 9.16 to 2.31. Our goaltending's been fantastic this year. He'd want 2 1/4. Which is not bad. I don't know. There is a huge part of me that's like, I want to just keep this tandem together. But we got to get through these 2 games here first. We're 12-3-1. We're going up against Syracuse. We want to keep this train a-rolling here. Syracuse just coming off of a loss, so they're like 7-12-1 or something. It's nothing after 1. After the 2nd period, it is 1-0 Syracuse on Karel Vejmelka. That's not what you want to see. And to end the game, oh, Jesus, it's 4-1. But Vejmelka allows 3 on 25. And Podkolzin gets his 3rd of the season. So there you go. You got our lone goal, assisted by Kapanen and Alex Newhook, a name I haven't seen in a minute or two. But we got 1 more game to sim before we jump in against, I can't remember who. But we gotta do some goalie swapping. Oh, wow, look at the Riptides record. They're 7-1-2 in their last 10. They're like 15-4-3 or something. Something weird like craziness like that. But we're taking Vejmelka out. We're going to put Shilovs back in the net. And we got to get back to our winning ways. January 7th at the Frozen Palace. And next we got the Victoria Demons. That's going to be the 3rd game we're jumping into. Hopefully we can start catching up to some teams when it comes to how many games we've actually played this season. But after 1-0 Anchorage. There's Gabe Vilardi with, I believe, his 7th. After 2, it's 2-1 Mr. Saggy. And after 3, it's a 2-1 loss. But Artur Shilovs allows 2 goals on 32 shots. Gabe Vilardi with his 7th of the season, assisted by D to the Measle. Oh, I did not want to get like 2 losses in a row here. We got 3 more games to get to in this video. We're going to jump into one. Artur Shilovs is back for another year, but we got to get through this 1 game. Head coach replaces player. And then we're going to sim 2, and that's where we're going to end it. All right, we're going to EA Sports Arena. All right, so here we go at EA Sports Arena to take on the Victoria Demons. So we're going to jump into the 3rd period of this one, Anchorage versus Victoria, hoping to keep that record strong. It's 1-0 after 1. It's Vasily Podkolzin again on Anunen. After 2, yuck, it's tied at 2, but Vilardi gets 1. He's looking a little more solid these days. Okay, so we are being overpowered offense and defense-wise a little bit, but we've got the edge in the goaltending department. D to the Mac at center ice to take this opening face-off against, I'm not 100% sure who that is. Oh, is that Wyatt Johnston? I believe it is. There comes Wyatt Johnston. Minty playing defense, backing off towards zone net. Nice stop by Artur Shilovs. Play that thing. Minty, oh no, we threw that one away, and it's Alexi Lafreniere. There's Gustafsson. Nemitz. Whoa, it's tipped in front. Johnston with another chance. He gets it back. Another stop by Shilovs. Play this thing. Oh, my God. Lafreniere is like getting it back again. Velarde tossed up. One up to Fratton, and we threw it away. And here comes Slavkovsky yet again. Minty backing off and kind of tries to take it away. Shilovs very fatigued. He's fatigué. Oh, tried to get that one around behind the net. It didn't work. Johnston to Slav. Big stop. It's loose in front, and Lafreniere puts it home. No, I don't want to call a damn timeout. And it's Lafreniere, who is their captain, who puts home his 6. I should have covered it. I should have covered that puck. I never should have played that. That is his second of the night. Oh, my God. And it's 3-2 for Victoria. Victoria was, like, amazing last year, weren't they? Like, they shouldn't have been, but they were. Push for offense. Don't mind if I do shorten the ball. Oh, my God. Stop with the non-stop prompts. Oh, man. That was 100% on me. Kasperi Kapanen right off the draw, rushes in and puts it home. That's his first? Holy crap, dude. The humble stick raise by Kasperi Kapanen. That was literally right off the face-off. We're 2 minutes and 24 seconds into the third period of this one. We tied it at 3. They got a Noonan in net. That should not have went in. Absolutely no reason why that just went in the net. But Kasperi Kapanen, 1 goal, 10 assists. Puts him up into, what was that, 7th place? All right, Lacombe, up to Pods. Oh, that was a bad feed. Kasperi Kapanen kind of gets it back. Pods does get it back. Newhook's got it, but he and just dead stops. The second the puck touches them. Cap, back to the point. Lacombe gets that one back to Dumba. Backhander, tipped. Oh, and it's another one of those funky goals. And like I said a couple of minutes ago, Alex Newhook, I have not seen him in a while. But he gets the dinky deflection for his 4th of the season. I believe we've got him signed relatively long-term. He's a good young player. Like I said, I am thinking about shaking things up one of these days. Shaking it up, making one of those trades. Newhook's got 10 points, 4 goals, 6 assists. But Lacombe, Jackson Lacombe, is looking real solid. He's looking like he's definitely going to be worthy of that top 4D spot very soon. Newhook's having some trouble with it. Matty Dumba, who... nice stick lift, gets it back over to Lacombe. Lacombe gets it up to Vasily Podkolzin, who's been one of the hot hands lately. Up to Dumba. Didn't mean to do that. Oh, Newhook gets it back off the crossbar. Let's get that third line out. Not the greatest line change of all time, but actually not that bad either. Oh, my goodness. We are all alone, and Slav cannot put it past Artur Shilovs as we whip that one around the net to Aiden McDonough. Due for a contract extension. Let's see what happens there. Alexi Lafreniere brings it back in. Dumba is backing off, playing D against him. Backs it to Slav. Big block by Dumba in front. Nicely done. And Shilovs has looked relatively solid. Lacombe with a block as well. Let's clear this thing out of here, man. Where do we want to go? R2-D2. Oh, takes it into the zone. He's solo. We're going to turn back. He goes for the hit, and he can't get there. Take the shot. In front, Johnson. Oh, or Janssen. Whatever. There's 2 S's. It's a Janssen. Akito Hiroshi. That one's deflected in front as well, and Wyatt Johnston gets it out to Kyler Yamamoto. Matthias Norlinder up to Sheldon Dries, not washes. Up to Artu Ratu. Who do we got in the zone? Is that Gabe Velarde? In front. Jesus. We got one of like every line on the ice right now. I said go for the 4th line. Here comes Ryan McLeod, the only McLeod. Shilovs gets that one over to Matthias Norlinder. I'm looking for anywhere to go. Oh, and it missed Linus Karlsson, but Philip Bystead backs it off to Sheldon Dries, but he gets it knocked off him. Karlsson gets it back in front to Norlinder, who can't get the shot. Bystead, take the shot. Loose in front. Akito Hiroshi trying to hold the zone. Is he going to be successful? Kinda, not really, kinda. All right, Jalen Chatfield up to Ryan McLeod. They want to see if we want to shorten the bench now. No, I don't like these. I hate these prompts. Chatfield in front, diving block. There we go. Diving block by, I think it was what, Akito Hiroshi? Yes, it was. Shilovs. Hold it. Yeah, hold it. Delayed penalty coming up against Anchorage. Big blast by Jeremy Lauzon. We touched that up, and now we just got to kill the penalty. What is it? I think it's Gabe Vilardi. Gabe Vilardi for slashing. Going to the box. There's the A we were looking for. All right. This is important, but oh my God. Season penalty kill 94.6%. What are we like, the Oilers in the playoffs? What is happening? And I say that as they are 1 for 1 on the power play. Minty, wind and fire. That one's gone. Down the ice. Great way to start a penalty kill. Andreas Janssen. He's okay. I had that defensive skill stick out. Luckily, Alexis Lafreniere just kind of skated through it. Wheels coming in. Knock him around. Jackson Lacombe. Whip that around the net. We're going to pick it up as Minty, and it's gone again. D to the Measle, up to Sheldon Dries, into the zone. Where are we going? Oh, we still got it. Drop feed to McDonald. Turning back, wind and fire. That's no good. We still got it, though. D-Mac back to the point. Nicky Todd loses that one, but Dumba gets there. We're in the final 20-something seconds. Whipper down the ice. Whoa, Blake Wheeler gets it up to Alexis Lafreniere. Yettergren almost went for a hit on that one. Shelovs play it. Dumba up to Dries. Looking for anywhere to go, and yeah, I just didn't have anything left. Nothing in the tank, but Dumba with a great play. That one's gone, but I think that's icing, isn't it? Yes, it is, because the penalty had expired. I missed him. All right, D to the Max going to wire that one down the ice. We're getting all our number ones back out there. Like half the top line was already on the ice, but we got the top pairing and everything. Oh, Lafreniere is dead to the world. Nicky Todd in front of the net. Got an inadvertent block there. D-Mac getting that one over to Minty. We're down to 4.5 to go. Gabe Vilardi picks it up. He gets it knocked off him 2 times and still almost kind of held on to it as Jalen Chatfield brings it in. Knock it off of him. And Rodney Fratton going for some hits behind the net. Vilardi just swinging his stick wildly like an idiot. Back to the point. Lauzon. Oh, that one's blocked by every single player on this team. Rodney Fratton. He leads the team in points. He's in the zone. Drop feed to D to the Measle. Through traffic. That's no good. Fratton almost knocks it off of Nemitz. We got it back. Vilardi. Toss that one around behind the net. Fratton gets it back. He's taking some abuse. Gets knocked around. No, we got to back off. Back off. Don't pinch. We're going for that line change to get our second line out, and Minty just kills some time. Good for you, buddy. Here comes Kerfoot. 2:20 to go. 2:20 to go. Kerfoot's looking for somewhere to go. And Kapanen steals that one away. Up to Podkolzin. Podkolzin backs off. Gets it to Kapanen again. Oh, baby. In the zone. Back feed to Newhook. Big save. Podkolzin with a shot. And Enunen has got to be sharp to stop that. Boom. Kasha takes the hit. We're in the final 50-something seconds. Pods to Cap. Can we do something in the final minute? Can we get one more in there? Stopping up. I said turn back, man. That's so bad. Kasha takes a hit from Kapanen. Back deep in his own zone. 40 seconds to go. Ryan McLeod bringing it home. Boom. No, he's impossible to knock off the puck, apparently. We got her to Matty Dumba. Dumba over to Lacombe. Lacombe looking for anywhere to go. Back to Dumba. All right. Wind and fire. That one's wide of the net. Newhook can't hold that one in. We took a bit of a run there at Wyatt Johnston, but here comes Uri Slavkovsky. Dumba with a great play, and Matthias Norlander's got it behind his own net. We're pretty much at the end of her now, and that's not going to make it all the way through. Final 10 seconds. All we got to do is hold him off. Bam. No, you can't knock him. No, my God, he's loose in front. Oh, good stick. But I think it was Norlander still. Dumba's got it. We'll get it over to McDonough. Aiden McDonough gets to Archie Ratu, but time expires. One more huge win for the boys, and the Victoria Demons have been vanquished, sent back to hell where they belong. The final shots in this game are 31-28 in favor of Anchorage. We went 0 for 2, yuck, and they went 1 for 2 on the power play. Alex Newhook with a multi-point night. I like that a whole awful lot. But Alexis Lafreniere getting 2 goals on 4 shots, I'm not very happy about it. Vasily Podkolzin with his 4th by Nicky Todd and Alex Newhook. Gabe Vilardi with his 8th by Rodney Fratton and D to the Measle. Kasperi Kapanen with his 1st of the year unassisted. And Alex Newhook with his 4th by Matt Dumba and Jackson Lacombe, baby. Now let's simulate 2 more games, do a stats update, and we out! Alrighty, so in 3rd place we remain. Let's go to edit lines. In the minors, we got a couple of back-to-backs coming up here, so we're going to do some goalie finagling. Oh, look at that. Remy Ely makes me sad. I kind of want to hang on to him like forever. Tolopio, we're going to put him in the net. Archer Shelovs, we will keep in net. for the next game that we're simming up against the Arlington Eagles. But we got to jump back into the AHL and put Nico Daws back in the net. I don't know if I want to play him for one or if I want to play him for two in a row and then swap to the backup. I don't know. I suppose it's all going to be contingent on what the minor league schedule is going to look like. But now here we go at the MedStar Capitals Iceplex in Arlington. What is it? Arlington, D.C. or something? I don't know. I can't remember where Arlington, Virginia? I don't remember. 1-1 after 1. I'm from Canada, so I don't know. Geography is not my strong suit. 3-2 Anchorage after 2. Vasily Podkolzin on the board again. And 7-3 victory, including an empty netter for Andreas Janssen. Even Jackson Lacombe got back on the score sheet in this one. Cap with his second of the year by Newhook and Podkolzin. Podkolzin with his fifth by Minty and Nicky Todd. Bystead with his second by Nicky Todd. Matty Dumba with his fourth by Andreas Janssen and Aiden McDonough. Jackson Lacombe with his fourth by R2D2 and Matty Dumba. Linus Carlson with his sixth by Bystead and Matty Dumba. And Andreas Janssen with the empty netter by Artu Ratu. That was his fifth of the season. So Janssen looking great like he did last year. R2D2 looking like a great signing as well. Jackson Lacombe has been absolutely unbelievable the last little while as well. So that's amazing. 7-3 victory. So now we got the Worcester Whales. Okay. View contracts. One more time. I know I want to go to all expiring. Linus Carlson. Aiden McDonough. He's got 12 points in 20 games. He's 25 years old. I get that. But 8 points for Aiden McDonough. Both those guys have been kind of fantastic. So what does he want? He wants a 1-year, 2-way deal for $450,000. He's an RFA. What if we gave him a 1-way deal? 3 years. What does he want? No. We'll give him the 2-way deal for 1 year. And that keeps him as an RFA so we can kind of see what he's going to become next year. You know what I mean? Like, I like that. He's just putting up so many points. And in net, we got Vejmelka. We got Tolopio. He's a minor backup goalie. He's playing well this year. Should we sign him to an extension and make him the guy? We also have Ryerson Leanders, who's 65 overall. He was 6'2", 176 pounds. He was our 5th round pick at the draft. He already has 75 poise as well. For all skaters, we got, Leon Bichelle. Look at him. 78 overall, only 20 years old. He already is good enough to be in the YTHL. He's 6'5". Physical AF. After him, who do we got for really young guys? We have Klimovich. McWard, sorry. We also have Zane Perek. He was our, the 8th overall pick. He's an offensive defenseman. I'm happy about him. Henriksen, Johansson. Who else do we have? Gazizov. We got Saralainen. Yakupov, medium elite. Yakupov, Vitaly Yakupov. When did we draft him? He's got 8 points. He's already playing for Abbotsford. He was our 2nd round pick in the first year. Okay. After that, we got Kabanov. What's his name? Jakub Kabanov. Low elite player. He's got 6 points in 31 games. 6th round sniper. Left wing sniper. So it's like we do have decent depth when it comes to prospects. We've got a lot of really good young guys. We could build a pretty sick team around, to be 100% honest. We're going to go to edit lines yet again before we get through this Worcester Whales game. And we're going to put Vejmelka back in the net. But I think we are going to leave Nico Daws in there. Oh, they got more back-to-backs. Linus Carlson they're already re-signed. So here we go, man. My throat. Anyway, Anchorage up against the powerhouse Worcester Whales. And I'm talking about doing a live stream later. 0-0 after 1. Shots 13-5. Yeesh. After 2, it is tied up at 2. Janssen and Kapanen with the goals. Kapanen's been really prominent. And after 3, we're tied at 3. It's Gabe Velarde. We're going to OT. And after overtime, okay, we're still tied at 3. Shootout. Loss, but we still got a point out of it. We are still one of the best teams in the YTHL. Our record is pretty redonkulous. There were no goals in the first period, but Kapanen got his third by Newhook and Mintyukov. Andreas Janssen with his sixth by Kapanen and Newhook, and Gabe Vilardi with his ninth by Fratton and D to the Measle. And then in the shootout, it was just Matthias Michelli who got the shootout winner. So pretty much everyone on our team is playing well now. We got off to a rough start with a bunch of those guys, but we're 14-5-2. We're 6-3-1 in our last 10. We are going to be swapping up some Tendy McWendy's here. And I'm just happy that Vasily Podkolzin is finally starting to really shine. Nico Daz, we'll swap him out with Tolo Pio. And that's pretty much how we're going to start the next one. The first game of the next episode is going to be against the Portland Wildcats at the Frozen Palace, January 18th, 2025. That's a great record. We're 21 games into the season. After the end of the next episode, we're going to be well past the halfway point. 20-year-old Rodney Fratton leading the parade. He's got 51 points in 20 games. 20 goals, 31 assists, 60 points. He is a career +8, just 30 penalty minutes. Not a big-time shooter. Then we go to D to the Measle, who's 24 years old. Fantastic attributes. We got him for 6 years at $4 million. Beautiful contract. He has got 55 points in 69 games. Nice. 13 goals, 42 assists. He's a +3, just 34 penalty minutes. Another one. Doesn't take a lot of shots. Plays a lot of ice time, though. Gabe Vilardi at 25 years old. He has got 62 points, 29 goals, 33 assists in 69 games. Nice. He has not missed a game for us thus far since the YTHL's creation. He only has 2 years left under contract. So it's one of those things where I'm considering moving him. Janssen's having another big year. Kapanen's finally having a big year. Newhook's coming around. He's missed a couple games. Linus Karlsson. Matty Dumba's been fantastic for us. Jackson Lacombe has been fantastic. Nicky Todd, created player. He's got 12 points this year, playing almost 26 minutes a night. He's a right-handed defenseman. 40 points in 69 games. Nice. 11 goals, 29 assists. He is a really good defensive-ish defenseman. We got him 7 years, $3 million. Arttu Ratsu's having a great season as a rookie. Podkolzin's really picking it up. Bysted's doing good. Aiden McDonough. Minty, Mintyukov, he has 8 points. That's not fantastic. He's a great defenseman, playing 24.5 minutes a game. He's got 41 career points. He missed 3 games so far this season. He won the Calder last year. Matthias Norlander, and all those guys. The plus-minus is there. Brock McGinn, Ryan Murray, both those guys not great. Let's take a look at goaltenders. Archer Shilas with a 7-3-0 record, 1 shutout, .919 save percentage, and a 2.19 goals against average. Karel Vejmelka has 1 game more than him, but he's got a 7-2-2 with a shutout, a .912, and a 2.42. So goaltending, defense has been way better so far this season, as we're almost at the halfway point of year 2 with a absolutely amazing record. If we can stick to this pace, we're in freaking good shape. Anyway, consider becoming a member. There's going to be a whole lot of content for just members only, certified melon farmers. It's going to be worth it. I'm promising you this. But anyway, that's going to do it for me for this one. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe if you haven't already. There's new videos coming all the freaking time. And until next time, you beautiful melon farmers, have a good one.